Hey, what's going on, guys? The Copy Dog here, back again with another Overwatch League video. Second time recording this because I just love this app right here, Wondershare. It just works so phenomenally. So back with another video. If you enjoy Overwatch League content, make sure to subscribe. Let's just hop right into it, talking about the first games of this week. Washington Justice versus Philadelphia Fusion. Philadelphia they look so much better than Washington Justice. I will say now that the Washington Justice, they're the worst team in Overwatch. I feel like if there is a team to go 0-28, it's gonna be Washington Justice. They look like a mess. Philadelphia just looked like the better team. They had Boombox again. Surprisingly, Washington took the first map, but then after that, Philadelphia Fusion just kind of rolled them. So Philadelphia win that one 3-1. Seoul Dynasty versus Boston Uprising. I don't know why people still think Seoul Dynasty is a good team. They are not a good team. It's like, just stop putting them in your top 10. I don't know why people are saying Boston is a bad team. It boggles my mind. Seoul Dynasty are not that good. They're just being overrated like they were last season. Boston take this one 3-1. It honestly could have been a 4-0, but it was a closer series. But Boston just looks so good. Fusions and Aim God are just insane. So they take that one 3-1. This next one, Florida Mayhem versus Guangzhou Charge. This was honestly the series of the day. The first point, it was kind of a roll. Guangzhou take it 2-0. And then the second map, Numbani, Guangzhou take the first point, and then they push halfway. And then Florida Mayhem just come out swinging, and then they take that first point pretty easily, and then they take the next one. They go up they win that map 2-1, and they're 1-1 in the series. This map, McGravy didn't die. He went 23-0, I believe. So, also this was McGravy's Overwatch League debut along with Apply. So, yeah, McGravy has really impressed me. I was genuinely surprised. And then this next map, Guangzhou went at 1-0. If we have to talk about the biggest fail so far in Overwatch League Season 2, it has to go to Chris from the Florida Mayhem on Horizon Lunar Colony. I'll roll the clip right now if I can find it.
From Charge knocking his teammates away from him. We'll have to wait and see, and here we go. Replay will be coming in, so trying to join in with his squad. Pushes up the top.
He misses the
jump.
no!
So
That's what happened there. Okay, so he missed the jump, so unfortunately no LOS to get that.
Wow, Chris just absolutely failed. That was hard to watch. And then Guangzhou were able to take it pretty easily. Now they're up 2-1 in the series. And then game 4, which is, I forget, it's what's this map called? Rialto. I always forget. Florida Mayhem come out with a pretty crazy strat. They use a Mei and instead of Brigida, and that's probably why they brought Tavika in. Also Zephyr was in on this map, just something to add. And then they were just, that Mei is such a good pick. I don't know why any other team hasn't thought of this yet, but the Mei saved them, and they were able to take that one 2-1, and now it's a tied series 2-2 to game 5, and then Guangzhou Charge just take it pretty easily. This was a good series. I am very impressed by Florida Mayhem. They played really well this series. That Mei strat, still like a crazy pick. No one thought of it, apparently, and then Florida Mayhem come out with it, and they win. So congrats to Florida Mayhem on taking that map, but congrats to Guangzhou Charge for taking the series. Then the final one, if we have to talk about the messiest Overwatch that I've seen played so far, it has to go to the San Francisco Shark versus Hangzhou Spark. The first map, Gushue was in, and that's honestly the only reason they won that first map, because Gushue just made some insane plays which saved them. And then after that, it was Hollywood for the second map. Hangzhou Spark, full hold, San Francisco Shock. San Francisco only gets like 50%, right? The kill difference is 22-1 after that first point, and then Hangzhou is on the attack, and San Francisco Shock full holds him. And they did this this ring around the rosy thing, which was the weirdest thing I've watched. It was funny, but it was bad. And then after that, San Francisco took the next two maps pretty convincingly. It was a messy series. I expected better from both of these teams. Funny enough, Gushue was in, it was the only series that Hangzhou won. So maybe they should run Gushue more. He is the better tank than No Smite, but communication problems. I can see why they don't run him, but Gouchway is better, so maybe they should start running him a little bit more. And then the second day, we have the LA Gladiators versus the London Spitfire. This was definitely the match of the day. All the other 3 matches were just like snoozers to watch, but this was Decay's Overwatch League debut, and my god, that kid is insane at Overwatch. He really impressed me. A really good Zarya. I'd say he was better than Prophet, but the first map, the first point in Busan, Gladiators take it 100-0 pretty convincingly. And then, because Jester was trying to run Winston for some reason, which I don't know why you would run a Winston into a Reinhardt, especially like in this 3-3 meta. So then the second point, Gladiators go up 99-0 in percentage, and then London Spitfire take it back and then win that point. And then the next point, it was close, but London Spitfire took it. They go up 2-1 on that map, leveling the series to 1-0 in London's favor. The second map, which is Numbani, it was a good match. Both its teams, they capped it. LA Gladiators capped it in overtime, and I believe London Spitfire had like 4 minutes remaining. Something to note, if you are, playing your competitive matches, try to hold that team in spawn, because that worked super well. London Spitfire had like no way to get out of spawn, and neither did LA Gladiators. Roar got a 6k shatter, so that was pretty cool to watch. You just like did the sneaky Reinhardt play. But then on the attacks on the next time they tried to attack, neither of them got any percentage. They tied the map 3-3. London is still up 1-0 in the series. The third map is Volskaya Industries, and the Winston again. I feel like if Jester didn't run that Winston on attack, then they London might have been able to win this map. So I feel like Jester is the reason why they lost this map. But Gladiators take it 3-2, leveling the series to 1-1. And then the last map, which is Dorado, London just looked like the better team. Can't take it away from them. They take that map 2-1, giving them the series edge 2-1. I predicted Gladiators to win, but London did win, so congrats to them. LA Gladiators is still a really good team. Decay is insane, but you could see in the match that there were communication issues. So those will be fixed over time for them, and I feel like they will get better for London. But still, I'm not going to take the win away from London. Congrats to them. So the next 3 series were just, they weren't that good. I'll talk about them real quickly. Toronto versus New York. Wow, either New York are just better than I think, or Toronto is just a lot worse than I think. And I'm going to give the credit to New York. So congrats to them. It should have been a 4-0, but Toronto in the last map decided that they wanted to play Overwatch. Then the next one, Vancouver Titans versus LA Valiant. Same thing again. Vancouver Titans just are insane. They go up 3-0. LA Valiant take the last map because, again, they decided that they wanted to play some Overwatch. Then this last one, Shanghai versus Chengdu. It's a 4-0. Feel like people are catching on to Chengdu's strategy. Just target a Meng, and then there's no way that Chengdu is going to win if you target a Meng. Something I do want to say about this series, if you are going to rewatch a map, I would rewatch Volskaya Industries. Chengdu now hold the current record for the fastest time captured in Volskaya Industries in the Overwatch League. Jidmu got like an insane 5k on the second point, and they were able to take that. But Shanghai did come out and the win at the end for the win, and then they take the series 4-0. Shanghai's second win and their first sweep. So congrats to Shanghai. This is only the beginning for them. So yeah, that's pretty much the recap of all those matches. If I were to recommend matches to rewatch, I'd say this Florida versus Guangzhou one was a super exciting one, and then this LA Gladiators versus London Spitfire one. So let's get into predictions. Paris Eternal versus Atlanta Reign. My brain says that Paris is going to win. They are simply just the better GOATS team. They are looking like a top 3 right now. But my heart is with Atlanta. So I'm going to say Atlanta takes this series 3-2. But it should, even if Paris win, I think it's still going to be a close game. Next map, Florida Mayhem versus Houston Outlaws. A week ago, I would have said Houston takes this. But Florida Mayhem have surpassed my expectations. They've changed my mind. I think they are a good team. Obviously not the best, but they are a good team. So I'm going to give this to Florida Mayhem 3-1. Next one, San Francisco Shock versus Washington Justice. San Francisco takes this 4-0, easily put. And then the next one, Shanghai Dragons versus Dallas Fuel. Shanghai take it 4-0. Pretty much it. Sunday, Boston versus Toronto. Boston just are looking really good right now. So I'm going to say Boston takes this one 3-1. I was not impressed by Toronto against New York, even if New York is a better team and they were going to lose that series. You'd think it'd be a little closer than what it was. So Boston takes this one 3-1. Hangzhou Spark versus LA Gladiators. The Hangzhou Spark of Friday compared to the LA Gladiators of Saturday is just no comparison. LA Gladiators are going to sweep Hangzhou Spark 4-0. Nothing else to say. LA Gladiators are winning 4-0. LA Valiant versus Guangzhou Charge. This is a series that I think LA Valiant could win, but they're not going to because Guangzhou Charge is an insane team. So Guangzhou is taking the series 3-2. And then the last one, New York versus Seoul Dynasty. New York is going to take this one either 3-1 or 4-0, but I don't think Seoul Dynasty have a chance whatsoever. So those are my predictions. Thank you so much for watching. I will come out with a video on Monday talking about the 8 matches from today and Sunday. So if you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.